Yeah, hello everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from any location you might be. And today, I think we're gonna continue where we stopped on our previous lesson, recommending on how to make use of Microsoft rewards and the tricks that is behind it through our PHP code and Xampp software, which is our local server. I know many of us here don't really know how this Xampp really works because most times it is being used by programmers. So now today I'm gonna make it more easy and snappy for you all to understand how this program functions. Now we are already on the Xampp website where we can download this particular program that will help us to make this code an actualization uh, towards our tricks and Microsoft rewards tricks. So now, and if you know you're making use of 62-bit, 64-bit, and 32-bit, it's really left for you. But now, I believe that most of you making use of 62-bit of the OS. You can see 62-bit here. You can see the based on the version. You can see version 8 point, version 8.2. So now we can download the latest version of your choice. Now, let me say I've already downloaded this. Now, okay, because I've already downloaded Xampp and installed. Let me say click download, and now you're waiting for your download to really go through, and definitely your download will start once you click. So you're gonna wait until you start to download. So while we wait, we'll look towards that. Okay, so our downloading is about to start. So now our downloading have already started. You can see here it's downloading. While we wait, once it's done, then we continue. So I believe you all are with me, and okay. Alright friends, sometimes a little bit we'll have to wait while our downloading is done. So I believe it's already done now. Our Xampp is finally here. So what we have to do now is just once it's done, we have to just click immediately. You just click and wait while our Xampp setup starts. Basically, if you really know how to make use of Xampp, and if you're already a programmer, I know most of the programmer don't really know about this Microsoft reward, and really definitely is a nice step to make use of you know to make use of Edge and other browser to make ends meet in every month. At least to make a lot less than 20 to $20, let me say, in different accounts there every month, every month. Yeah, definitely it's gonna help you so much. Now our Xampp is already here. I think the setup is here now. Okay, I press OK. Once some of the system, because of the UAC, you have to just, because of the user account, you have to press OK. So here is the, now if I just click start, just next, make sure that all these particular checks are done. So depending on the languages you want to make use of within your Xampp. So now I'm accepting all, so I have to click next. Now I have to select my directory, which is my C directory, which is the main directory that your Xampp needed to be stored, for you to not to find it very difficult to trace. So I've already installed mine. So once you click next, yours will start installing. You see, because I have already this, so that's why it will not go through. So I have to do what? I have to go back and cancel. Then what is done, once your installation is done, while it is installing, you will see a little bit a command line and all this. Once it comes out, pops up, please just press yes, so that you also make sure that this Xampp works perfectly. So once done, you can just click, because I have already installed my Xampp, so I have to just close this particular process. Now once my Xampp is done installing, I'm gonna get this kind of interface here, which is the Xampp control panel. So that's ACP, if I may just say my own abbreviation. ACP, that's Xampp control panel. Now once your Xampp is already done, most time everything here, all these particular options you can see here on your checkbox, they are all inactive. So what you have to do is, depending on the particular module you want to select. Now I want to select Apache and MySQL. So what I have to do is, I have to start. I make sure that some of the program that is open, you close some of the programs that are open while installing this particular program. Then now I have to start. So I have to explain this. Apache, you or few of you might know, Apache is just a complete section, or let's say a function that really drives the PHP server to work locally, and most times some of the Apache comes in different version, no? So we have version 2, version 3, 4, 5 till 8. No, now I have to also start up my MySQL. So now I have to start my MySQL. Make sure that once you click, and if this indication here is not yet green, it means there is an error which will be reviewed on this log section. Any error that you encounter within this, it will be reviewed within this log section, because here is where you can see our log section of what is really happening within this panel. It is being reviewed here on our ad box, or let's say output. So now what you have next to do is, once this module are all active, so now this is how to install, and this is how to make sure your Xampp is functioning. Once your Xampp is inactive and this section is showing red, something like that, means there must be an interference. Either your antivirus is on. Sometimes it might be that your antivirus is really preventing it from having some function done. So what you have to do is just to mute your antivirus at the moment, or you can just activate it on restart. So whenever it restarts, you can activate. Once you are done what you are doing, you can still activate it back. So now our Xampp is active and working fine without any issue. So what's next? So what we have to do now is, we have to go to our directory where our Xampp folder is, and that is where we're going to upload the script. That's the PHP script for this reward point. And here we go. So now I've already reviewed it. This is my recent files, so I have to go back to that. And this is because of the directory really locates on C, so we can see our Xampp really directs its files to C, which is this you have seen. This is the Xampp folder. So I will have to open the Xampp folder. Now when you open the Xampp folder, there is a lot of hunches of folders in it, but the first folder, the only folder that you need to interpret with, basically for you to understand where to store the file, the scripts, or where to save the scripts for our tricks to work. So we have to go to ht docs. Go to your ht docs. This is where all the programs or all the projects are being stored. So you open, and now you can see most of the projects that are installed. So what you have to do now is, you create a folder. You create a new folder, no, Just create a new folder. Just name the folder